President Joe Biden and former President Donald Trump are set to visit the U.S. Mexico border on the same day on Thursday. According to the New York Times, Biden is planning to travel to Brownsville, Texas, and Trump expected to give remarks in Eagle Pass, Texas. The trip comes as Biden considers executive action to restrict asylum access for migrants at the U.S. southern border if they cross illegally.
In your vote 2024, the presidential primary season, that moves to the general election in a swing state. That's where former President Donald Trump seeks to extend his winning streak. That's also where President Joe Biden faces a challenge within his own party.
That's right. Karen Kaifa now joining us from Washington as a crucial stretch, Karen, gets underway.
Yeah, Phil and Dakari, Michigan marks the final set of contests before Super Tuesday next week. And it's going to get a lot of attention because of that swing state status, but also because of pressure on Nikki Haley after a bruising loss in her home state over the weekend, and also because of a grassroots campaign putting pressure on President Biden within his own party. Next stop, Michigan. Nikki Haley is forging ahead despite a big loss in South Carolina on Saturday.
You can't have a candidate who's going to win a primary who can't win a general.
The former governor lost her home state by 20 points to former President Donald Trump.
I have never seen the Republican Party so unified as it is right now. Never been like that.
Still, she's bound to make the case for her candidacy for at least one more week as the race shifts toward the national campaign of Super Tuesday, with contests in more than a dozen states on March 5th. But first, Michigan, where both parties vote this Tuesday. Some progressive Democrats using the contest in a state with a sizable Arab American population to pressure President Biden to call for a permanent ceasefire in the Israel-Hamas war. The grassroots campaign urging votes of uncommitted.
They see this as an issue of being able to make their voices heard, and that if potentially a strong enough uncommitted showing does arise, that they will be able to then sort of maybe push the Biden administration to navigate in a different direction.
Other state Democrats understanding the differences but urging the party to stick together.
I do know that we've got about 9 months until the general election, and we are taking Michigan very seriously, as they should.
Given Michigan's key role as a November swing state. And the Republican National Committee is already planning for a general election that has Trump at the top of the ticket. Longtime RNC Chair Ronna McDaniel said today that she will step down from that role next week after Super Tuesday. Trump has endorsed North Carolina Republican Party Chairman Michael Whatley to succeed her and backed his daughter-in-law, Lara Trump, as party co-chair. Live in Washington, Karen Kaifa, Wish TV.